Howdy boys, it's NPC, and in today's video we're going to be customizing the Lampadati Corsita, which is based on the Maserati MC20. Very excited to customize this car. I have not done so before, and I will say the base model does look quite good. Hoping we can do something about this grille because it's a little like open, it's a little fish-like, but other than that, it's kind of got a similar shape to the RSX, which is a very beautiful car, so hopefully it turns out well. First up, we're going to do our armor and our brakes. For our bumpers, look at that, we have the Centenario bumper. We could go for it again. It looks good, I'm just saying, it looks really good, so we could totally do that. I might honestly give it a shot, but without the little like poles. I'm not really taking that. But we need the outline. What do we do? Secondary splitter? No, we definitely need it to be the bolt-on version in order to get the highlight effect, the accenting, the trim. What is this? What is this? Ew, it looks like a mop. Okay, I don't like the big fins, so we're gonna go with the secondary bolt-on splitter. For our rear diffuser, we can add some fins in the back. Oh, that looks kind of nice. Oh, I'm kind of liking that. It would be better if we could get something small. Yeah, I guess that works. Secondary small wing kit. And I do like the little cannons on the side, little whiskers. We can always come back and change that if we need to, but I feel like because sometimes cars just have like a certain angle where it's like the cheeks are too wide and there's nothing to fill it out, so the cannons look good. Like the EGT, for example. Engine upgrade, we're gonna max it out. For the exhaust, the chrome does look quite good, and we don't have any titanium options, so we have to go with chrome. I am actually liking the twin box chrome exhausts. I know I'm not usually a fan of like the dual kind of exhaust, but I feel like the singular ones leaves too much space in the back. It doesn't look very good, so we want to fill out that space. For our grill, looks like we can do something. Ew! That's disgusting. Oh my god, dude, it looks like when rappers have like silver grills for their teeth. It does not look good. Okay, they're all vertical, but like that first one was that's too much. I like this one. That's a little more low-key. We could even go with black. The black inverted one does look pretty cool. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go with the inverted one. Ugh! That was gross, dude. For our lights, we're gonna go with xenons. For our livery, we can two-tone it almost. Double racing stripe. Oh, that's super cool. It looks like Bane. Wow, okay, all of the liveries look really good. What is that, a peacock? Dude, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I think all the liveries are pretty good. We're gonna come back to it though, because I kind of want to get a theme going before we pick a livery. But we have mud guards now. I'm kind of thinking we don't do mud guards if we're gonna go for like a cleaner Lamborghini-esque build. Plate is gonna be yellow on black, and onto our color. Okay, I'm gonna start with the secondary color because yeah, we're gonna have to change that roof. Maybe we can get the that yellow going again. Yeah, let's try the yellow. And then for our primary color, can we do black or graphite? That's what it's like a graphite. And then for a trim color, I think we can make that yellow as well. That looks good. But we're gonna have to change the roof to a black. Oh, that looks so good. I like the primary street stock roof. I like the little ridges. You can never go wrong with ridges. Oh wow, it almost looks better carbon because then it's just like really blacked out. There's no gloss or anything on it. I kind of like the carbon version. Okay, let's do that. Let's do the carbon street stock roof. For our skirts, we are gonna give it some yellow kind of fins. Why do those go out so far? That's really ugly. That's like the Emirates. Oh my god, this car has such a weird shape to it. Okay, I was gonna go with the secondary street skirt, but that one also goes out really far. That's so strange. To avoid that, we're just gonna go with the secondary side skirt. This is literally just a ripoff of the RSX that I did in the customization battle that we won. That was supposed to be a Ferrari. This is so scuffed. Oh my god, it looks good though. You can't tell me it doesn't look good. I'm thinking we do need to give it the Corsita spin, so I think we're gonna add some cannons on the side here. I know Lamborghinis don't really have that. I like the street splitter cannons. I think those they all have pretty nice shape, but these are a little too big for my liking. They'd look really good. They're placed well. If they were just a little smaller, I would have gone with it. But I think the street splitter cannons are the least offensive, so we're gonna go with those. For spoiler, oh, that's a cool shaped wing. Interesting. Very interesting. Why is it so big? So if we want a spoiler, dude, that's weird. I'm probably just gonna go with one of the street spoilers. I think it looks nice and tame. That's just really ugly. It doesn't even connect at the sides. This is so weird, dude. The wings are huge. I don't want to go for like a sweeper build. I wish this had like something on the sides of the spoilers, like the little, I don't know what you call these, the little like plates, little extensions. I think we just go with the primary, or we can go with the carbon. Let's go with the carbon street spoiler. I think that one looks pretty good. For our sun strip, ooh, we could definitely throw one on. I think a little bit of text there looks kind of nice. I'm kind of liking the power metal one. The text is just, it's small, inoffensive. For suspension, we are gonna drop that. Do I want to drop that? I kind of feel like it's going to clip through the fender. I want to go, maybe I'll just do lowered instead. I don't want to drop it all the way. For our transmission, we're going to max the baby out. For our trunk, okay, maybe, are there any ridges? That one looks pretty cool. The primary performance trunk. Okay, yeah, I think that's the one we're going to go with. The primary performance trunk. The vent is shaped so nicely. Turbo, we're going to tune it. And then for our wheels, I was thinking about doing the wheel color glitch, but I feel like the rims could be a little more indented and it would look good. I don't know, maybe I was lying. They get so small. Like the tires look so small if it's not explosive and outward. But if that is the case, then of course there are good rim options. Like the high fives look really good on this actually. So do the Super Luxes. I think I want to try the Super Luxes. I think these would look really good. For wheel color, we could do black, or we could try to match it with a yellow of some kind. That is an option. I am kind of thinking like maybe is yellow being the secondary and trim color the way to go. I'm kind of thinking like, I don't know why, but my mind is leaning a little more towards green. And then I think if we do the green, maybe we darken the car a little bit from graphite to like an actual black. I think carbon black looks pretty good. Maybe we'll make the pearlescent darker, like a midnight silver instead of silver, so that way the green pops out more. Okay, nice. I'm kind of liking that a little more. I feel like it fits the Corsita vibe a little bit better than the yellow does. And I didn't want to just completely rip my other customization. Do we want lime green wheels? That's kind of really ugly, so the answer is no. We're gonna go with, maybe we'll just do like a carbon black. I think the anthracite black works a little bit better than the carbon black. It's such a subtle difference. It's like, it doesn't really matter, but I feel like it's just ever so slightly brighter, and I want the emphasis to be more in like, you know, the trimming of the car. Tires bulletproofed, and then a couple things I wanted to revisit were the suspension. I feel like maybe the reason the car looks funny is because it's high, it's like raised, but it also looks funny like this. Maybe we'll just try to lower it, and if it clips through, that's really lame. And then the very last thing I wanted to revisit was the grille. Anything else that is catching my eye? See, now I'm feeling like this one doesn't have enough teeth. The black inverted grille. Maybe we go with something in between, like the shark grille looks pretty cool, or I like the indented ones more, so I guess we'll go with like the black GT. Why is it so shiny? I'll leave it. It's like bothering me a little bit why it's so shiny, because like it's not chrome. It says black right here. That's chrome, but it's still got that glistening effect. But it brings more attention to the front, and that's kind of like what I'm looking for. So, and the last thing. Oh, the car looks really good, almost like darkened even more. Definitely some cool monochrome themes here. I almost want to go with the lower stripe. You can barely even tell it's there, and that's like what makes me want to do it. You know what? I like it. Let's do the lower stripe. It puts a lot more emphasis on the green. Looks super cool. And with that, our customization is finished. So let's take this baby out. Okay, here's a little sound test for you guys. I'm digging it. It's kind of got the, oh, whoa. Before I hop into what just happened there, I just want to say I like the sound. It sounds like a Ferrari. For the car's performance, I do want to address what we just saw there. This car is like, it's so bouncy. It feels like, I'm pretty sure I lowered the suspension, so it shouldn't be the suspension. I think it's just the vehicle is really bouncy. It doesn't feel slow though. It's almost like the Italy GTO in that aspect, where it's really bouncy. It's literally like the Italy GTO. It's bouncy, it feels pretty quick, it sounds like a Ferrari, and it's a sports car. This car definitely oversteers. Oh, I'm not gonna say it's uncontrollable, but it can definitely got to play around that a little bit. I would say it's worse than the GTO. Like with regards to the bounciness and everything, I think I think the GTO is a little less bouncy and like handles better, like it recovers a little bit better, but the Corsita doesn't feel like a bad vehicle at all. Is this vehicle viable for racing? Kind of, I guess, like depends who you ask. In the sports class, it's just outside the top 10, unfortunately. It's literally just a worse version of the GTO. It's viable, but it's like if you're going to be racing in the sports class, just use the GTO. It feels the same as this vehicle. A little bit better because it's easier to correct yourself when you oversteer. And then the top speed for this car is about 131 miles an hour. Very fast vehicle in a straight line. That's within the top 10 fastest sports cars. And not to mention, it looks great as well. And then here's a little off-the-line test for you guys, because that's always important for a vehicle. It picks up speed pretty quick, actually. That was nice. That was nice. It had a little bit of like, I feel like my standard for cars now is like the Torero XO. If it doesn't accelerate that fast, it's just okay. I think that was decently quick acceleration, and of course, the car does look really good as well. If you guys are looking to grab one of these, you can find it on the featured page of Legendary Motorsport for $1.8 million. And it's getting towards the bottom, so if it's not on here, it'll be under the two-door section. But is this vehicle worth your guys' money? As much as it pains me to say, probably not at 1.8. If it goes on sale, I do think it's worth your money. But for $1.8 million, like, just to get an Italy GTO, that car looks great as well. They both feel like almost the same, like they're both kind of like oversteery with really bouncy suspension, and they sound like Ferraris. The Corsita does look cool. It's a very unique looking vehicle, but I would say it's like a worse version of the RSX. So the Corsita is kind of just like taking L's. It's at like the bottom of the top, you know? Not a horrible place to be, but it's just not at the top, and it's not like cars can be in their Sigma grind. So if you really like the look of this vehicle, just wait until it goes on sale. Otherwise, you should probably just get an RSX if you want the looks, or get a GTO if you want the performance. Nonetheless, I think the customization still looks amazing, and that's going to wrap it up for this customization. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed, comment down below and let me know what you thought of my build and what you think of the Corsita. Sub if y'all are new to the channel. There'll be more content like this coming out in the future, and that's going to be it. So take care, and I'll catch you boys in the next one. Peace!